It was OSU got out-coached, outplayed.
Lucas Raymond is also from Sweden, so he's an anytime goal scorer for one of those 2 games they have in Sweden. So I don't know which one it is, but it's going to be one of the 2. So lock
This
that.
doesn't make any sense. I was pissed. Fumble recovery happened. I'm going to be honest, I turned off the game. Like, check back in. That was fine.
Defense here, baby. Come on.
They're walking up to the table blind. I'm betting fucking blind.
Welcome back to Sharpz Sports Network, episode number 3. The brothers are back on another Saturday morning to hit you with all of your college football bowl bets, give you all of your NFL week, what are we at, 14?
Yep.
Week 14 bets, and much other picks in between for other sports.
Or wait, I could be 13.
Fuck, I
What are the
gave you the 4.
Lions are 8-3. No, 8-4. What are we? What's our record? With a bye week?
We
It's
are
week 13.
8 and we
It's
are
week 13.
8-3. We're 8-3 with a bye.
It's week 13. Okay. All right. We got week 13 picks. We got a game to talk about from last night first, which we talked about last podcast. And I just want to say, Dylan, I'm sorry for your loss.
No, it's stupid. I don't give a
Bo
shit.
played a hell of a game. Oregon just happened to lose by the exact same amount of points they did the first time they played. Yet, for whatever reason, Vegas wanted to tell you that this was a 9.5-point game, even though it ended the exact same way 2 times in the same year. Which is, look, it's kind of more surprising that it ended a 3-point game again, and ending in the same fashion with Washington winning, because Washington, I mean, the turnovers. I mean, granted, they got the ball right back after the first pick, but like Washington didn't look great the second half. Definitely looked good in the first half, but Michael Penix missing the open, basically guaranteed touchdown to make it 17-3. Instead, 4th down, get the ball back to Oregon. You only go up 10 at half when you could have had more commanding lead. Ended up pulling it off, but I mean, a great way to end the Pac-12.
Yeah. Just
If
great.
this is the last Pac-12 game that ever happens, I mean, it was a hell of a game.
I agree 100%. Feel bad for Bo. That man had a better QBR. That man had more rushing yards. That man had more passing yards. That man had more passing touchdowns. That man had less interceptions. That man outplayed him. Every aspect. Every area. He outplayed him.
Lost the game.
The fact that 17-3 was the fucking first half score. They couldn't dig themselves out of that hole, bro. It's so irritating. 2 good games.
It's because the first couple drives.
It's fucking annoying.
I mean, you did take Ohio State over Michigan. That was kind of the dumbest thing I ever heard of.
But really, no one can.
But like, whatever.
That was also a 1-possession game. So.
Yeah, it was a possession game, but everybody knew Michigan was losing to Ohio State, buddy. Or Michigan was beating Ohio State.
Didn't they lose by a field goal? Yeah. So you can't really give me too much shit here. Come on now. They lost by a field goal.
Who lose by a field goal?
Didn't Ohio State lose by like 4 points?
They lost by a touchdown. They lost by 6.
Still less than a possession.
Well, technically it's a touchdown.
So really all it took was 1 touchdown, and that was a different game. So, come on now.
Yeah. I mean, look, they didn't have the signs. Look, I agree. We already talked about this. I already agree with you. I'm just saying, like,
the stupidest play. It clearly was.
Yeah, because they knew Ohio State. Game. Yeah, because Ohio State was not going to win that game. Okay, it just wasn't going to happen. Ryan Day is defeated. It doesn't matter. They weren't going to win. They made it close, which some people didn't think they were going to make it close, but they did make it close. But they were never going to win. It was never Ohio State. It was always Michigan. Anyways, that game's over. Like Dylan said, we got a bunch of other bowl games to get into. We're not going to do all of them because, like Dylan said before, he got ridiculed for going through every single Jimmy Fallon bowl
they don't want me
that exists.
That's why.
Look, it's because look, I mean, you do what you want to do. I'm just not going to play them because you're going to say teams that I haven't heard of all year or haven't seen play all year.
Every single fucking game on this slate today. Oh, wait, I'm in top 25. Let me get out so that I can say that statement again comfortably.
I don't know if we're going to be as comfortable this time. Second time.
Most teams that are playing on this
There you
slate
go.
today, you know exactly who they are.
Okay, well then choose those games and we won't have an issue. That's all I'm going to say. But we did have some bets that were highlighted last night in the Sharpz app that kind of portrayed this game. I think there was a couple Kansas Jayhawks bets in there. Connecticut came close too. But it is exactly what it is. So we'll start it off here. Championship weekend, like I said, kicking it off. I had Michael Penix Jr. for Heisman. I still don't think he's going to win the Heisman at this point.
Yeah, let's talk about that real quick.
Let's
Talk about that.
What do you want to talk about? What? I just said he's not going to win the fucking Heisman. Why are you going to snap at me?
No.
First of all, stop coming at me.
I didn't snap at you. No one snapped at you.
I started off by saying I
said,
don't think he's going to win the Heisman. And then you said, let's talk about it. Okay, yeah. I'm talking about it. He's not going to win the Heisman. But his team is better than Oregon. It doesn't matter.
I want to talk about the fact that Bo Nix dropped to put all the way down in the Heisman in the first half to put Jaden Daniels minus 1,400 was the differential. Mm-hmm. And then by the time that game ended, he put it back to minus 800 was the difference. But it was like both of those men, while that football game ended, and their Heisman went. Both of them.
Yep.
And Jaden didn't even play and said, shit, I guess I'm minus 800 now.
I mean, it's Jaden Daniels to lose at this point, so.
Which came out of nowhere. I haven't talked about him all year to win it.
Just because Jaden Daniels boosted all his stats, bro. They were playing him in the third and fourth quarter against these bum-ass teams so that he'd have 600-yard games with 6 touchdowns. It's like, is he really the best player, or did he just poop on the worst teams the best? Like, he did the best against the worst teams.
Exactly. I agree.
That's why I wouldn't give it to Jaden Daniels. Like, at this point, it's Bo Nix, Penix, Daniels for me.
I agree.
That's where I'm at.
Yeah.
And you know what? Even my boy Jalen Milroe from beginning of the year is making a. Could
even throw him in there now.
Depending on how this game goes today, which I'm taking Bama. We'll get to that.
He's got to win this game. This game.
Like I was gonna say, starting off with Washington winning. Michael Penix Jr. not gonna win the Heisman, but the Washington Huskies did still cover for me. Ben Wiener squared. Apparently not a Washington guy, but threw 200 on it and profited 181. This is my favorite bet. Richard Ollie, big Penix energy, took the win margin at plus 700. And then Logan Nelson, screw it, throw it in on it late, but never too late. Washington Huskies money line plus 102 cashed. And as free as it gets for Russell Thaw, who's always posting bangers, Washington Huskies plus 9.5, never a doubt. Make sure you guys download the Sharpz app so you guys follow those as well. And with that being said, let's dive into this week's championship slate. I mean, there's only 2 games that have been played. We only know 2 champions. Liberty won and Washington won the Pac-12. Liberty won the All-American Conference, but we can go into now the rest of the championship weekend games.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6. All right. I would say there's 6 games that we can go over here.
That you can successfully give to me before I say that one was ridiculous?
Yeah, because
is the 7th one ridiculous?
The 7th one is a stretch, but I have to do it. So
stretch it. Start with the stretch, and then we'll go from there.
What is happening?
Right, we'll start with
Michigan's
and I have to do it.
Gonna get this dub.
And that's exactly what I saw. I got my money's worth. I didn't pay a dime. It was free. I should have had to pay for that shit. It was unbelievable.
In that situation, you just fade the green.
Kirk Cousins back to throw on 4th and 18. He's given time. He wants Jefferson.
Play half as good as they did last week in this season and still come out on. I lost count how many interception clips there were.
I felt like we kept watching the same one over and over, but it was always a different.
Walker on first down. It's picked off. What a play! Lorenzo.
Remember the ecstatic excitement and rage-filled little man's rant. So that we can laugh at him.
If the Titans never got Derrick Henry, Dylan wouldn't even know Tennessee had a football team. I swear to God.
All right, let's start it off with the stretch. Mainly because I like to prove when I'm right on this podcast. It's kind of a big thing for me. And
It is,
I may or may not have taken Toledo to win the MAC, and they got a chance to do it. And this is actually not a bad MAC game, Tyler. You got Toledo, who's 11-1. You got Miami, Ohio, who's 10-2. You got the MAC championship.
I'm at Ford Field today.
Yes, sir, at Ford Field, and you got Toledo minus a touchdown. I like Miami, Ohio. +7.
See, I do too. If I had to bet on this game, it's a battle of the smaller Ohio teams, and I like that kind of that. For whatever reason, it has to take place in Michigan. That's funny, but I like Miami of Ohio in this game. Former alumni Molly Bookout, shout out Bookie. There's no reason other that I have to ride this team, so I'm just gonna do it because they're pretty good.
Yeah,
I don't have any other reason. I haven't watched a bunch of Miami Ohio football this year. I can't tell you anything about their team really. I don't know if you can.
I can tell you that they beat two teams that I watched them beat a TCU team I did not think they were going to beat, and I watched them beat a Cincinnati team I did not think they were going to beat.
Fair enough.
That's what I know about Miami, Ohio this year. So
you thought they were going to lose 2 games that you paid attention to, and they won both of those games. That's enough for me. Okay. Yeah, I'm still on Miami of Ohio +7. No, I like that.
All right, that's the one out of the slate because MAC football is hard to. We haven't touched it all
action.
yet.
I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, I got it. Come on now, I got to dabble.
You know what you're getting into when you put your money on it.
Let's get into the first big game. 12 o'clock, Big 12 championship. We got number 7 Texas. We got number 18 Oklahoma State. We got a -15 spread.
Yep. I don't know how I feel. Look, I kind of like Oklahoma State in the spot. Like, I know Texas, but see, I don't know what's going on here because today's going to be like a car accident if certain games go certain ways. So, like, first of all, I'm taking Bama. Bama's going to win. If Bama does win, Texas needs this win because if Texas doesn't, win this game, and, I mean, if it's close, that could be a problem too, but if Texas doesn't win this game, they're out for sure. And if Bama wins, that means that Bama's going to be in. But if Georgia wins, there's just a whole cluster of stuff going on here. So I think Oklahoma State can keep it within 14.5. They have a good defense. They relied more on their defense than they do on their offense. Oklahoma State quarterback, that's what's his name, right? Hard last name guy?
Alan Bowman.
Oh, no, it's okay. He left. Never mind. I was thinking of Uyagalele or whatever.
DJ entered the transfer portal 2 days ago.
Yeah, that or the draft, I think. He said he's doing that or the draft. I'm like, don't do the draft, buddy. Don't do that. But I don't know. I think I'm going to take Oklahoma State on points.
Oh, that's Oregon State you're thinking of, Ty.
Yeah, that's why I confused it. There's Orange and Oklahoma State, Oregon State.
Yeah. I originally was I really like Oklahoma State, the +15. I think they got the best running back in the league, and I think they can cover that. I'm just worried. Texas they've been smashing teams that Oklahoma State has been beating in overtime, and that scares me. For example, BYU last week, they just beat them in overtime by a touchdown. When Texas played them, they won 34-7.
But Baylor was smashing teams.
Actually, I'm pretty sure I can pull that here.
Let me give you the same analogy as literally last night's game. Baylor was smashing teams, and Washington was playing down to every other team's level.
Yeah,
and that's the championship game, and it was here we go.
Yeah, I'll take Oklahoma State. I'll take Oklahoma State plus the 15.
All right. 4 o'clock?
4 o'clock, and this is your game. This is your.
Oh, I'm taking my boys. Look, I'm taking the.
Your boys, your boy.
My boy, my one boy, my dog, the dog. Okay, my dog. I was on him at the beginning of the year. Then I gave him a little bit I gave him some shit. Okay, he had a couple bad weeks. They took him out of the game. I'm talking about Milroe. Okay, if you don't know, but he figured it out now. Alabama's progressively gotten better every week. I think Georgia has just been winning for too long. Okay, it's time that we throw a wrench. Everything. Alabama's +5 on the spread. Screw it. +170 on the money line. That's juice. We need the juice. I like the juice. I'm taking Alabama on the money line this one, Dylan.
Well,
You the Devils number at 5.5 too, but it's only solid 5. So
yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I don't like the spread. Because I was looking to play them on the points when I was coming into this game. Because I thought it was gonna be like I genuinely thought I was gonna get Bama +8. I don't know why. I thought that's what it was gonna be.
That's a little high for. Like I said, they've been progressively getting better every week. They're looking more and more like old Bama.
Yeah, Tyler, but Georgia hasn't lost a football game in 2017.
Yeah, I said what I said. They've been winning for too long.
2,734
Too long.
34 days. Come on now. I can't.
It's over double of how long it's been since Ohio State and Michigan. Even that is like 1,400 days. I know.
I'm taking Georgia on fucking -5.
I understand. Stats are stats. I get it.
It's hard.
We could both lose here and Alabama lose by 3. I don't know. We'll see. But that's where we stand.
All right. American Athletic Championship game, and I'm actually really excited for this one. So, Preston Stone and SMU, Mr. Over, the guy who loves to fucking throw up 4 to 5 touchdowns per game, go into number 22, Tulane. And I'm actually really excited for this game. Now, I do want to let you know that the over-under for this game is 47 points.
47.
So if you want to know why I'm bringing this game up, that is an overplay all day long. Preston Stone, get stoned. That man loves his points. That man will probably hit the over on his own, and they will.
He could.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised either, man. If I was gonna play this game, I'm playing the over, and so since we're playing it, give me all those points.
Perfect.
Life's too short to bet the under, my friends. I took the under on Thursday Night Football. See what kind of mistakes are made when you take the under. See, life's too short. Taking the over.
All right, we got 2 games left, and I'm gonna save the better game for last. So let's just get this one out of the way. Big Ten Championship, Michigan, Iowa. Spread is 21.5 points for Michigan, and I am going to play the under because it's an Iowa game. That's all I got.
Wow.
35 points, and I'm taking the under.
Wow.
Because I think Michigan's going to get
this just seems like Michigan disrespect. Am I wrong?
Well, no, because I think you know what the storyline is.
Or is it just respect for Iowa? I don't understand.
I think Iowa is very, very keen on what their game plan is going to be. Punt, defense. Punt, defense. Punt, defense. And if that's what they're going off of, their defense has to have a hell of a game. I think, okay? This game
they will? It sounds like you think they will.
I think this game will go 2 ways, Tyler. I really do. I think it's either going to go Michigan's going to roll early, and then the wheels are going to fall off, and it's going to be exactly what happened last year, and they'll just stomp them. Or I think if you go into halftime and you're still sitting at like a 2-possession game, I am not worried about this getting into some type of blowout, and I think that the under will hit because the closer a game it will be, the better likely I think my chances of under will hitting.
Okay, and I understand your reason of thinking. However, there's another way.
I wanted you to know it wasn't just because
this can go another way, and I'm on that other side of things because if you follow me on the Sharpz app, which you should, I'm with the Sharpz app, but I posted earlier in the week when I saw that Iowa's team total was over under a 0.5 point for the first and second half. I was like, oh, I'm going to take some of these odds while I can. Posted a juicy same game parlay for the Michigan game. And I'm not exactly sure if it's going to hit, but it's a banger. But all I know is that in order for this banger of a parlay that I posted, which you have to download the Sharpz app to see, I'm not going to give it to you right here. Michigan has to just destroy that. So I need like Michigan to be halfway to the over/under by halftime at least. So I'm sorry that your over/under play might not happen because Michigan might get 40 or 50 points. However, I'm going to take Michigan on the 21.5. I think that this is just a what are we doing playing this game type of game. Let's go out in Indianapolis, have some fun, and kick the shot at Iowa. That's what I think this is.
They'll win 28-6 because Iowa missed a field goal, and I will rejoice. I already know. I'll rejoice. It will be fantastic.
28-6 because they missed a field goal. I guess it's possible, Dylan. It's possible. And 28
Or
to
did
6.
I say field goal?
28 to 6 is 28 to 6 is 21.5 covers. That's 22 points. That's a win-win.
It's the under.
If that's the final score, exactly, I'm so cool with that. So, all right, cool.
It'd be great. It'd be fantastic.
Yeah, let's go. ACC.
Final game of the year, ACC championship. Remember I said I like to be right? This is another good spot about that. Florida State from the jump. I mean, come on now. I'd let y'all know. I let y'all fucking know from the jump before the first game of the year. These boys.
So I think also on top of that, you said Florida State ACC, and I was like, I know nothing about Florida State. Like, they have a bunch of transfer players. I'm not sure if Dylan's right or not. And then that same weekend, we went up to West Branch, and we watched the first Florida State game of the year. And I looked at you and said, I'm putting money on Florida State to win the ACC.
Yeah,
so
bro.
I currently still have that bet. I will repost that bet today on the Sharpz app. And you already know I have to ride Florida State. This is it. Look, we don't have our starting quarterback, but hey, come on.
It's a pick 'em.
Give them a chance.
Yeah. Florida State, my money line, the -1.
And
doesn't make a difference.
I'm all for supporting the car crash at the end of this. I support Alabama winning. I support Florida State winning. I want 8 teams to deserve to be in the top 4, and that they have no idea who to put in. I want that problem to happen. And next year it ain't gonna be a problem. So like that's good, but hey,
right.
It is what it is. Also, Wild Floor says Mason Blues forever, baby. Let's go. You guys already know that happens all the time. However, that's it.
All right, you love to see that.
And that'll do it for the college football picks for today. If you have any other degenerate picks that you guys want to post, make sure you guys get those posted on the Sharpz app. But with that being said, we have some NFL picks to make for tomorrow's slate coming up next.
Sports bettors, you need to download Sharpz, the better social network. With Sharpz mobile app, you can tailor your friends' bets with one click. See a bet you like? Just click the whale tail icon and boom, it will open in your corresponding sportsbook. Sharpz securely connects to major sportsbooks like FanDuel, MGM, Caesars, and more, so you can not only track your bets, but share your bets in creative ways. So gather the degens, download Sharpz for free, and join our fast-growing sports betting community.
Alrighty. Let's get right on into it. First game that we have on the slate for the NFL. Well, here's pretty much what we're looking at. I'll break it down for you guys like this. Very simple. There's 7 1 o'clock games. There's 3 you're going to give a fuck about. Then there's going to be 3 4 o'clock games. 1 you're going to give a fuck about. Then you have Sunday Night Football, your Monday Night Football, yada, yada, yada.
Okay, all right. Fair.
So
I saw the slate. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It sounds
so,
right.
And I will let you know as we go what game is what. So,
All right.
let's start it off with 1 o'clock slate, game that matters. Detroit Lions and New Orleans Saints. The Lions are 8-3. The Saints are 5-6. Both teams coming off of a loss that, honestly, both franchises are pissed off about. One lost first place. The other lost on Thanksgiving on primetime. And we're sitting at a +4 spread for Saints.
Look, Dylan, I can't not take the Lions, so I'm going to take the Lions. It's been abysmal defense the last 2 weeks, just not looking the way we're supposed to look. I think it's a get-right matchup. Get right.
Yeah, we need a win. They need a win. But when it comes down to who has more grit, there's that word again, and then who honestly, at the end of the day,
I'm gritty on the Saints. I'll do it.
And who at the end of the day, honestly, just has a better squad overall, it should be the team that comes through. 4 points. God damn it. Cover that shit, please. I'll take the -4 as well.
All
right. Next game, 1 o'clock game that does not matter. Patriots that are 2-9. Chargers are 4-7. Chargers favored -5.5. The Chargers are favored in a football game, which means I immediately go to the over/under. 39.5 points. I'll take the over.
Yeah, I'll take the over too. I can't take the Devils number on the Chargers, but I do like the Chargers being a favorite for once. You know, it's like, hey, you guys should probably win a football game. Good job.
What did I bring up last time they were a favorite when I said they were like 2-17 or whatever, and then they lost again? So
All I said for sure last podcast was that Bill Belichick is on the do not bet list, and so are the Patriots because he lost to Tommy DeVito. So yeah, that's enough for me to say over under or Chargers. Straight up,
100%.
there's no other option.
God,
Hold
these
up,
teams.
Making it in here for the NFL
Both these
slate.
teams.
Wanderer.
Hey, both these teams are on the no bet list. If you want to,
This is a scam.
Yeah, both these teams are on the no bet list. No bullshit. Fuck both these teams.
Damn near.
All right.
I can't.
Lions. Jesse's on the Lions. We already knew that, so you guys don't have to ask him questions.
That makes sense.
He's not allowed to take the
game-
stance against the Lions.
If Olave plays, I would like to take the over instead of the -4. Is he playing?
Right now, he's still questionable.
We're not letting you because that's a bad.
I don't know.
He's the Lion.
I don't know for sure if he'll be playing.
We're gonna help you today, Jesse. We're gonna help you.
Listen.
That's a bad play.
We
Take the
can't
Lions.
sit here and act like our defense hasn't been letting wide receiver ones eat us.
I know, but it's a bounce back game, Jesse.
I ain't gonna
We're
act
beat
like
them.
that.
They got
fine.
smacked by.
Look, Jesse, we're moving on. We're moving on.
We're not moving on. I brought it up,
We
Tom.
already moved on. We
You
already
can't do
moved
that to
on.
him.
We're on the third game. He can't show up late and bring us backwards.
I brought us backwards. That was me.
You can't do that either.
I was gonna
I
say that
just
was my
wanna say-
fault.
Forward.
I just want
Forward
to
down the
stick with
field like the Lions.
two teams that are on bounce backs. That's all I wanted to say. Just two teams.
And we need to bounce back higher. We need a bigger trampoline than they have. We need our
Alright.
trampoline to be
What a
like
clock
regulation.
game that does not matter. 7-4 Steelers, 2-10 Cardinals with a -6.5 spread for the Steelers.
It's going up to 6.5.
Give me the Cardinals.
I'm taking Cardinals 6.5.
I'm using
Me
my
too.
skip. Fuck this game.
Cardinals plus 6.5. Watch out for Kyler.
I hate this game.
That's all I'm saying.
I get what Pittsburgh is doing, but like, is Pittsburgh like, are they really taking that step up to where like Kyler, who was able to keep like 6 points between the Texans, like, do we feel like the Steelers are below that? In my opinion,
The Steelers are too shaky.
they're too shaky. Like, there's no
That's
way
why
that
I'm on the Cardinals.
you can't be looking going, are the fuck? Do we have the same record as the Steelers?
Right?
No, we don't.
They only have 3
Thank
losses.
God we don't.
Or do they have
Too
4?
close.
You're making
Yeah,
a
4.
joke, right?
They have 4 or 3 losses.
I think he's actually asking the question. Though.
I can't remember. if
No,
they're
we
4.
don't. We do not. No, we do not. We're 8-3. They're 7-4. We're gonna be
Oh,
9-3.
that's all.
They're gonna be 7-5. Yeah, don't even. Nope. I don't even.
7-5. Oh, you got the upset?
Cardinals money line?
I mean, I was gonna skip.
I
this game, but I don't
mean-
think they're gonna win. If you want me to be honest.
Put it on the table, Dylan. Put it on the
Skipping
table.
the game, but giving out a big dog? Okay, whatever.
I'll take the Cardinals.
I mean-
the Cardinals should win because at the end of the day, the Steelers are stupid. The Cardinals are stupid. This game is stupid, and something stupid is gonna happen.
Plus 6.5 Cardinals. Go Birds.
That's how I feel. All right.
That-
1 o'clock game that does matter because both these teams actually are fighting for wild card, which is crazy. We have the 4-7 Jets, who may or may not get Aaron Rodgers back any fucking week because the man is a robot and can heal from goddamn anything. Against the first place 5-6 Atlanta Falcons. The Falcons are favored -2 points in New York.
I hate this game as well.
I'm taking the Falcons minus the 2 points. Falcons win by a field goal. First place Falcons. Let's go, boys. Go,
Hear me
Birds.
out. The Jets defense is good enough to beat the Falcons offense.
Correct.
My problem is
I'm
But
taking
their
the Jets
offense will
plus
be-
2.
But their offense can also beat themselves.
That's true. And I'm going to hope that they don't. I'm
so-
taking the Jets plus 2.
I've seen every Falcons game be shaky, no matter who's behind center, no matter who they're playing. And don't even get me started. They made Will Levis look like the next Peyton Manning. So I'm just going to have to go with plus 2.5 Jets.
Damn, this is the first time maybe in 12, maybe all year, that I have no interest in touching the lowest under of the week. This is 33.5 points, and I don't want to go under. I don't have anything like that. Because I
This is your lowest of the week, huh?
honestly think this game is going to go over that.
Okay, well, I'm taking the under.
I would take the under.
I'm on the Jets +2, and I'm also going to take the under in this matchup as well. Lowest under of the week. It's not a secret. Dylan said it. It hits. So
I'm 11-1-0. 11-0-1.
And then you say I'm not going to take it. Who are you?
Because I
Who
don't.
are you? What are you even?
I don't have that feeling that I normally get. I don't have that tingle in my loins.
Who are you?
Tingle in the loins.
I don't have that tingle in my loins like I normally get.
That's great.
Uh,
I think he's giving the Falcons too much credit.
I feel like I've been peer pressured into doing
The
it.
Jets have
Now it's
had
not
way
gonna
better
work.
defensive games
The
against
magic
better
isn't
offenses.
there.
Come on, Dylan.
It's the division leader. He can't get past it.
All right,
You
I'm gonna
really
do it,
can't.
But if this is the week,
If-
it doesn't
and the
hit
division is horrible.
because I was fucking peer pressured into it, and the magic was gone. That's all I can say. But I'll do it. Under fucking 33.5 and the Jets -2.
That's not for me.
Jets -2. He's calling.
Dylan never
Falcons
remembers his
-2.
picks.
Falcons -2. You know what I mean? I didn't switch
Dylan,
that.
by the way, that Washington game, you should have stayed on +9.5.
No, I had to do what I had to do because Jesse was making me mad.
You know what's crazy?
Jesse
No,
convinced you to take a wrong pick.
no,
You
Ty,
made me mad.
Ty, you wasn't there. It was fourth quarter, final Washington drive. It's 3rd and 9, I think, from like their own 49-yard line. And Dylan goes, "Oh, at least you're safe because you took +9.5." I said, "Dylan, I took money line." He said,
Yeah.
"See, that's why you're at the bottom of college picks. You make bad picks every week."
Can we get those records? Can we get those records up here, by the way?
10 minutes later, this game's over.
Thank you very much. What is he at? 53%. I'm at 68.
Yes,
Look,
Dylan.
no one in the group is under 50% in college. Like, you can't even talk that.
I can
shit.
talk shit when I am 86-39.
But you
That
lost
is
in the big game.
insane.
Dylan, everyone in the sports betting world will shit on you as soon as they find out you don't put a single dollar on any of these games because you can't. It changes everything. It
Too
really
bad.
does.
Cry
It
me
really
a
does.
river.
I'm not crying you a river.
I
It's just
will
that
not
you
do
think
it.
you're up here in that world and you're really like down here.
This can be the clip to all the people that are mad. They can cry me a fucking river.
Look, they give you a reality check.
Dylan,
I mean,
No
it's
one-
coming.
no one wants
In
to
1 month and 1 year,
We're
he will be
just,
21.
we just want you to be
What do
putting
you
your
understand?
money out there. That's all we want. When we get there, no one's holding what you're doing.
But I legally can.
Nope.
We know.
No one's holding you.
holding you. We're
You just
just
take everything really, really
we
personally.
need to see this. We need to keep this train track building till you get to 21, and then see if we can stay on the tracks.
Then it has to take off.
So
Like,
what
Like
do
roll,
you guys
then
here's
it
my
train
question.
turns into a roller coaster.
Can he
Here's
be a
my question.
68% gambler? That's what we're wondering.
If
That
I
is the real question.
am at that point, will it change from
Yeah, we'll be
would
like,
you guys
man,
support
he's been
me?
doing this for years.
Yeah,
Why not?
I'll tell you.
You're-
I'll
you're-
tell you, you don't need a fucking real job. That's what I'll tell you. I'll be like, Dylan don't need a real job. Dylan's a fucking professional sports bettor. That's what I'll say. But look, until you get there, I ain't gonna say that shit. So we'll keep it at that.
Right now, I almost feel like you are betting for me to fail.
No, you have credit, but you could be credit squared. That's all we're saying.
Okay.
True.
1 o'clock
That game.
game that does matter. We got a little rivalry game here. Tennessee Titans and Indianapolis Colts. The Titans have owned the Colts 7 out of the last 8 matchups, except for the last one. So we
Yep.
got a -1 spread for the Colts. Get back game. We got a triple D spot. It's my team. I mean, everything's pointing Titans. So I'm taking Tennessee money line. They're in last place, by the way. So triple D.
Yeah. This is a triple D.
It is a triple D.
But Tennessee is also down bad. So I know,
They're down so bad.
but like,
Hey, they got a win over Carolina.
we're not getting happy.
I'm going against the triple D policy, and I'm taking the Colts.
Why do we have policies? Why do we have rules? What are we doing here?
I'm skipping the lowest under of the week. Shut up.
It's a joke, Tyler. Don't
Shut
take
up.
it personal. It's a joke.
And I came back at you with the same joke I used 2, 3, 4 minutes ago. I don't even know. I'm on the Colts.
Damn,
They fucked me last week.
We
I'm
just
not.
had the Bears. On the
The-
triple
I know.
D.
I know. And the week before that, the week before that, there was a triple D that lost. It's up and down right now, okay?
Breaking my heart.
Okay, well, we'll see who breaks whose heart in this game.
I'm going with the Colts because
Of course you are. Because you
Well-
never go with the Titans. You never have when they're good. You never will when they're bad. You just
All right, let's hear why you're going with it.
rewind to the week where Jesse said Will Levis is going to get put in the game and the Titans are going to win. But I did it. So shut your whore mouth because you said I didn't do it ever. Never. Your words
His whore mouth is shut. He's yelling, but he's muted because I knew he was going to yell.
Zach Moss is going to come play, and he's going to be like, you know what? You guys should have never benched me. I was top 5 in rushing, and you gave Jonathan Taylor 25 fucking carries instead of me. So now I'm going to show you what you're missing again. Big game from Zach Moss coming up, I think.
all
But
I said when
I have a good run defense.
all I said when I was muted is I said you gave us one game against the Steelers on Thursday Night Football. Just one game.
The Falcons.
There's two.
No, it was
Two
the
games.
Steelers.
No, Falcons too. When they played the Falcons and Will Levis got his first game where he gave DeAndre Hopkins 3 touchdowns, before that game on the podcast took the
Oh
Titans.
yeah. I thought he was gonna suck and you thought he was gonna be good. I remember. Yeah. You're right. All right, next game. Commanders and Dolphins. Dolphins minus 9.5. And what have we learned this year, fellas? Let's say it together.
Take the Commanders.
The Dolphins don't cover big spreads. Commanders plus 9.5.
And
Easy.
the Commanders play close games against good teams for whatever reason.
Also very true. Yeah.
So, yeah, Commanders plus 9.5. Sam Howell, he's throwing the ball just as much as Tua this game. Guaranteed.
Yeah, if you didn't want to take a winner, I would take the over.
This game is going to drive me insane.
For what reasons?
Yeah,
Because
why?
I'm trying to be like Miami. I feel like this game's going to be one of those where we look at Miami again and we're like, God damn, when you guys are on, you are on. But when you are off, you are off.
Do you think it's like a first half on, second half off,
No,
half off,
no,
second
no,
half
he
on
thinks
type of
they're
game?
going
Or
to-
like they're
he
either
thinks they're
fully
going
going to
to
dominate or,
Yes.
hey, can I fucking talk, please? Jesus. I'm asking a question. Which do you think it's going to be?
I think
Is
it's
it
going
going
to
to be first or second or first, or is it a full domination or a complete collapse?
I think it's going to be like fucking Patriots game.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to be hideous. It's going to be ugly. It's going to be like, is this team a playoff team? Can't think right now.
So they're going to pull like a Bills where you're like, are they fraudulent? Are they not? Should I put my money on them come playoff time? Should I bet on them to lose first round?
All that.
All of it. Okay, for sure. Yeah, Commanders I think is the safe play here, so I'm taking the Commanders. Don't prove me wrong and get blown out of the water.
Oh, I technically didn't put a pick over.
All right, next game, 1:00. Denver and Houston. 3-point spread. Over under 47.5. Denver traveling to Houston. MVP candidate CJ Stroud taking on the red hot Denver Broncos. Can't lose right now. Can't lose.
It should be 2 MVP candidates going against each other, in my opinion.
That's crazy.
Russ
We
has
have to play
done nothing
a
wrong.
really good year all year through. You can't just play back half the year good and be an MVP.
But he never
Ask
plays.
Jared Goff.
Their
You know,
defense-
Russ isn't even in top 10 for MVP candidates, so please stop.
What's he done? He has the stats. They're just 6 and 5.
That man isn't even top 10.
The 6 and 5 is most of the problem.
It's the 6 and 5.
It's the team is
It's-
most of the problem. But he also didn't he wasn't
1
great.
and 5.
Yeah, there it is.
Tyler, can you really say that though? Because Texans are also 6 and 5, and CJ's the front runner.
Because
That's because every single week CJ has 400 yards.
the Texans, they had the second pick. Broncos
Yeah.
traded for Russ.
Yeah, but Russell Wilson's also won 2 Super Bowls and 2 MVPs.
So why put him in when he's 6 and 5?
No, I'm just saying, like he also has credit to his name as well.
Yeah, but
I see what you're saying.
like
I see what you're saying.
I don't think they
Because
like
he has like more to live up to, maybe. Higher expectations for him. Is what you're saying, maybe? Because you've seen him do more. That makes sense. I get it.
Well,
I think
if that's the
CJ
case,
is
then
just
Russell's never
athlete.
winning MVP again. He's never going to put up the numbers he's
No,
able to do in Seattle.
No, probably not.
No, probably not.
That's not fair.
Probably true.
It's
I think
very
2
fair.
MVPs is a lot.
It's very fair.
Give me Houston minus 3. I think this is going to be bad.
Denver could really easily just turn right back into Denver.
I think that's exactly.
I'll take Houston.
I think Houston's going
to. They can't go undefeated. Come on now.
I'm taking Denver +3.
Somebody had to do it.
Yeah, someone had to do it. But let's be honest. If they're gonna win every game until they play the Lions and the Lions beat them, I'm okay with that too. So like, if whatever.
All right, let's go through these 2 4 o'clock games that don't matter at all. Let's try to do this.
Sure. Yeah. They probably matter to some people out there, Dylan. Can you stop saying the games don't matter? What if they matter to other people? What about all the Carolina fans out there?
I'm going to give a quick PSA. If your game today that matters to you, that you are going to be on Sunday watching on your big screen, nothing else, is the 4-7 Buccaneers playing the 1-10 Carolina Panthers, I'm fucking sorry, man. I really am. Because that's tough. That's your game. I'm sorry.
We've been there plenty of times. Come on. Man.
But yeah, we have the 4-7 Panthers. We got the 4-7 Bucks, 1-10 Panthers. We got a -5 spread for the Bucks at home. We got a 36.5 over under. Fuck this.
Skip.
Fuck all of this, bro. What?
This is not the game.
Yeah, I played.
I believe in Tampa. They ruin it. I believe in Carolina. They ruin it. Goners. See you later. Not putting money on it. Let's go to the good 4 o'clock, please.
Yeah, please.
That's the next one I have. San Francisco 49ers heading to Philadelphia to take on the Eagles. The 49ers are favorites in this matchup, despite the Eagles having a better record. The Eagles are at home, and the over-under is 48 points.
This is so disrespectful.
How do you feel about that disrespect, Jesse? Because I love when the city of Philadelphia gets madly disrespected, because I disrespect them all the time.
Like.
By the way, 49ers -3.
Cowboys are America's team. Eagles are America's
I thought Michigan was America's team. Ask Luke.
America's
team is Philadelphia. I don't think anyone outside of Philadelphia likes Philadelphia's fans or them. But this is disrespect, and I do not think I'm going to pass up a second week in a row making money off of it. Eagles money. I really do think they dominate this season. I don't know why they're like this, but Jalen, he commands the team phenomenally. He never lets anyone feel down. He always stays cool, calm, collected. The defense.
I saw a tweet the other day that said Jalen Hurts needs a hater, and I couldn't agree more.
Does.
He hasn't screwed up since he got here.
No.
I need him to mess up.
31-4.
He's got to screw up something. I don't know what it's gonna be.
As he did in college. He hasn't lost as he did in college yet.
He's got to stop.
I hate to say it, but I like Jalen Hurts. I thought he was great.
Yeah, he is great.
He's great.
That's the problem. Is that
I don't
he's
like
great?
Philly, but yeah, he hurts.
No, but he's in Philly, so he's a problem.
AJ Brown with Devontae Smith, like people should be happy that Goddard's injured because he makes that
work. Yeah.
Problem.
Yeah, 49 -3.
Goddard's injured and he's still third in fucking yards.
Yeah.
I'm taking the rat Brock Purdy. You guys already know.
I'm taking the 49ers -3. When they're healthy, they're the best team in football, and I'm just looking through their injury report. Everybody's playing, except for Hufanga, who is out for the year. Everybody's playing. So if everybody's playing and everybody stays healthy, yeah, I got the Niners -3.
Fair enough. Next game.
Another 4 o'clock game. I'm not going to say it, but just know I'm thinking it.
The Cleveland Browns and the LA Rams, ladies and gentlemen. The LA Rams are favored at home by 4 points. The over-under in this matchup is 40.5. Cooper Kupp has been dead as of late, pretty much non-existent, even though he has been playing in the games. Cleveland Browns, I mean, you guys have all watched Cleveland Browns football this year. It's something. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm here for the chaos. Give me the Rams. Put them at 6-6. Put the Browns at 7-5. Give me the chaos. I'm here for the Rams.
All chaos. Rams all day. I mean, I'm not taking the Browns.
Yeah. Obviously, I'll take that -4.
Jesse?
Browns +4. Like,
Anywho, that's fine. We don't have to talk too much about this game.
I just want that. I hate week 11 just as much as I hated week 3. I hate
Okay, it's fair. This slate is pretty
Wait a minute.
disgusting.
Did you just say you hate this week as much as you hate week 3?
Yes.
This man yesterday, Tyler, before I went to bed, said to me, I'm going to be honest with you, Dale. I think we're all going to have a pretty good week this week on NFL. I think everybody's going to have pretty good weeks. Guys over here talking about some, I hate this week.
He was dreaming in his sleep, dude. He was sleep talking to you. Don't you know?
On the podcast, I can't just take money lines across the whole fucking board.
Things are different. Things are different. Check out Jesse's Sharpz slip tomorrow to see all his money line plays. Anyways, Sunday at 8:23 exactly, we have the Kansas City Chiefs heading to Lambeau Field to take on the Green Bay Packers. Jordan Love has recently told the world that he figured out how to play football and that he will be the next quarterback in Green Bay for a long time. And I think that could be very, very, very annoying. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Chiefs favored by 6 here. 42.5 is the over-under. Dylan, let's go to you.
I need to get out of my own way. I need to get out of my own way because I can't stop but just wanting to see this man get fucking baptized by Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs on primetime football. But I just don't think it's going to happen because it hasn't happened all year. So where do you guys stand? I'm so in my way right now.
Where do I stand?
Yes.
I can tell you this.
I almost snapped. Never mind.
I do not think the Packers are all that grand. And at the end of the day, they're probably going to lose this game. By how much? At least a touchdown. Probably taking Kansas City spread.
All right, I'm with it. I'll take Kansas City -6. Yeah, I just want them to get fucking baptized. I want Mahomes and the Chiefs to just absolutely drop a dookie on them in Lambeau like how we did on Thursday Night Football.
I could see some dumb shit happening. Packers +6. I can't.
I know. Fuck, you're right. That is the right play. I'm in my own way, but fuck, man.
Packers +6.
Ugh.
Packers +6. I have to.
I
have
know
to.
you do, and I respect you for doing it.
I don't even want to do it. It's just like, how do you not do it? Okay, anyways. We got one more matchup. We got a Monday night, December 4th. Cincinnati is heading to Jacksonville with their backup quarterback to take on the Jaguars. The Cincinnati Bengals are getting 8.5 points, over under 38.5. Head over to Jesse and the Bengals.
Joe Flacco.
Doing terrible. No Burrow, no wins. It's pretty self-explanatory. Give me the Jag spread.
You don't think Joe Flacco is going to get it done for your boys?
Cleveland. He's playing for Cleveland.
Or what's his name?
Jake Browning.
Say it again.
Jake Browning.
That's an NFL player.
Doesn't even have T. Higgins. It's literally just hold Jamar Chase down and you're fine. Oh, can Joe Mixon have a successful rushing game of 100+ yards? No, because who the hell thinks Jake Browning's going to throw half the time when he's doing a play action?
Bro is set up to fail. His name is Jake Browning.
Like it's another huge problem.
I mean, come on.
Every time he says his name.
Cincinnati get a better O-line to protect their quarterback because they're in the most defensive division in goddamn football and want to win with offense, but won't keep their quarterback safe. Stop drafting against your offense.
This is the third year.
I mean, some people just make bad decisions, and some organizations just make terrible decisions. This is
Okay, next 4. Hold on. Why? Because you can't get the wide receiver the ball. if your quarterback is set, more than Andrew Luck.
Yeah.
Wow. More than Andrew Luck is a lot, but you're right. He
Yeah.
did break a record.
Hall was going to fucking, but that's another story.
Yeah, look, whatever.
I'm going to take the under.
Fair. I'm gonna take the under as well. I can't bring myself to take Jacksonville by more than a touchdown.
Right, that's how I feel.
I just can't. Give me 6.5 and I'd take the Jags, but 8.5 and change everything.
I just feel like Trevor Lawrence and them are better at getting it in the red zone than the Steelers, and the Steelers gave them all those yards and 16 points.
True.
So I don't have faith.
All right, and those are the NFL picks. We have Downtown Cash and Puck Luck picks coming up next. Stay tuned for that action. Yes, Jesse.
Bama upset.
Fuck yes.
Shot
all
the brackets.
Over that. All over it. Bama upset, baby. Let's go. Downtown Cash coming up next.
I don't like the way the flow of these basketball picks are going. Because back-to-back games, it is going to be split 2-2.
You know, I'm going to take John and them boys.
Fuck Dylan for taking my pick because I was going to take the Bulls because now, give me the Nets.
Fuck me, we all said the Bulls.
You started it.
Look, I didn't say that.
I was saying under my breath, take the Nets, take the Nets, take the Nets. I want the Bulls. Give me the Bulls. And you took the Bulls. So I'm like, fuck this fucking guy. Who does this guy think he is?
All right, let's get to it. Downtown Cash picks. Let's get right to the games. First game on the schedule is at 9 o'clock today. We have the Oklahoma City Thunder at 12-6 going to the Dallas Mavericks, who are 11-7. And we have the Thunder minus 4.5.
You make my life so complicated. There's 3 games like ready for you to read.
Oh,
you just pick a game because you feel like it. You're killing me. You're killing me, man.
Sorry. Well, it's the best game tomorrow.
When you wake up at 10:30, I have everything ready for you. You just got to read.
Well, it's the best game tomorrow, record-wise. So,
Well, you're not getting it. Sorry.
No. All right, no, Tyler, we already did the Pacers and Heat last podcast. We got to do them again?
Yeah.
Can we just sub that game out for this game? The Pacers and
Sure.
Heat? Okay.
Sure, Dylan.
Okay.
Sure.
Thank you.
Next time, wake up before a fucking
And then, I'm
podcast
sorry,
so you
we'll
can
go
pick the
with the
fucking
other two.
games. God damn.
Oklahoma City and Dallas, 2 very good teams. Oklahoma City minus 4.5.
Give me Oklahoma City.
Points over. Don't care. I suck at basketball right now. It's really difficult to live this life.
Jesse, you went 0-3 the past 2 weeks, bro. I actually felt bad. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, because everybody sucks when I ride. I don't know what to do anymore. It literally sucks. Like, I watched the Kings game. There's Darian Fox with 42. The bonus with 25. Next was 8. What are we doing? I'm like, this is sickening. What? They don't have help. I don't know who to bet on. I don't bet basketball in my spare time. It's only on the pod. It's not looking well. I wouldn't put my money here. I told the people, don't talk to me, don't ride me, don't feel me until I'm back on track. The short notice of at least a month, I will not be back. So come back in January. I don't know what to tell you.
All right. Game, I don't know if I mentioned or not, but I'm taking Dallas plus 4.5. Game number 2. Sorry. Pelicans and Bulls at 8:10 p.m. We have the Pelicans. I'm going to go on a limb and say they are, yes, minus 3.
simply just take Pelicans money line?
No.
You want to see me hit 15%?
Pelicans, I'm taking their spread. I think the Bulls are horrible.
The Bulls are horrible, and I'm going to take the Pelicans spread. And then DeMar DeRozan's going to go for 68 points.
No, the Bulls are bad. This is an easy game here, Jesse. Pelicans -3. Everybody's playing for the Pelicans, and what do you call it? Levine and DeRozan are both game time decisions. Come on now. Pelicans by 1 million.
All I'm going to say is Zion has underperformed his entire career.
His entire
Not tonight.
career?
Okay, he had a 7 to 13 game span.
Yeah, I give him that.
My bad. But the man is not who we thought he was at the moment or in the recent future.
Yeah. All right. Game number 3. I don't even know if you knew this. Oh, wait. Yes, you did. Because I don't even know if you knew there was a spread, but you were already ahead of me. Knicks, Bucks. Bucks -6 points on TNT. As of right now, everybody in that game should be playing. Yes, they are.
Bucks at home, -6. Give me the Bucks.
Yeah. They have Damian Lillard and Giannis on the same team, so that helps them a lot.
Take the Knicks, Jesse.
Dude, I said I want to hit. Get the fuck away from me.
I don't want to. I feel like the Knicks.
Oh, no. Hey, Dylan, Jesse doesn't have to play.
No, I don't. I don't have a fucking play. Jesse's downtown cash picks are canceled until further notice. It will be me segmented out on the sideline saying, I have something to say, but I don't know if you want to listen.
Under?
Don't know what it is. Can I get an under call?
223 points.
It'll be 225. Watch, fuck me, under.
Dylan, you have the Bucks?
Yeah.
Jesse, the first game, did you have OKC or Dallas?
9 points, right over.
Over, okay. All right, fellas, those are the downtown cash picks. Say a prayer for Jesse. Maybe he'll hit.
I think that, you want me to be completely honest?
Yeah.
Last time
Between the legs. 13:57 in the third. Speaking of Congress,
At the Capitol,
Get to the garbage so much. Speak on the top of my brother's
Hail.
blood. None of these niggas get trust. We cannot question, you know what it was. Yo, what you doing for us? These niggas back 'cause I'm putting in work. Like I speak fluent in Russian. Did you catch that?
All right, flip the script. Jesse is crushing it in hockey picks. So the absolute opposite of basketball is hockey. So let's get into that. Jesse currently in first place with 30 wins and 15 losses, hitting at a 66% rate, followed by Luke at 48, me at 46, and Dylan at the bottom at 40. So literally, like I said, a complete flip from basketball to hockey. But let's get into the puck luck picks. All right. First game, we have the Kraken heading to Ottawa to play the Senators. That is tonight at 7 o'clock Eastern. Kraken and Senators. Both teams have 8 wins this year. Both teams not performing how their fan bases probably would have expected them to be this year, especially the Kraken coming off the last couple of years. Where do you guys think this game's going?
Seattle's fine. Seattle, we're actually this year what we were supposed to be last year, and then we just took a giant jump. So we're fine.
So you're okay with a step back?
I think that we took a blinded step forward. That's what happened last year. We took a blindfolded step forward, and then when we took the blindfold off, we said, wait a minute, we're not supposed to be here yet. Step back a little bit. So, yeah, we did take a small step back, I will say. But, yeah, we're going to beat Ottawa here. Go Kraken.
Someone doesn't agree with you.
No, he's thinking. He's pondering.
The hockey god.
He is pondering right now.
He's
He's
wandering and pondering.
Do we have an over-under? That's been hockey's goal.
You want an over-under on the Kraken game?
Just take a guess what it is.
I bet you it's 6.5.
Yeah, damn right.
It's always going to be 6.5. But Ottawa lets up a lot of fucking goals. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm going over.
I think the Ottawa are a scrappy team. I'm going to take the Ottawa Senators in this one. Next game we have up, the Blackhawks heading to Minnesota on Sunday at 2 o'clock Eastern. Connor Bedard having a pretty good start to his first year in the NHL, taking on the Minnesota Wild, who are extremely fraudulent at all times, every single year, at literally any place they go. It just doesn't matter. So Minnesota and the Blackhawks, I'll be taking the Blackhawks on the road.
Under.
The Blackhawks not only have lost every division game this year, but they just suck in division games. So all I need to know is if this is a division game or not. So I know no conferences like that in hockey.
This is not.
It's not?
I believe
so.
Okay.
Look through Chow clothing it out.
All right, then I'm taking the Blackhawks.
They are both in the Central Division.
Really?
They are? Well, then shit. It's a divisional game, and Blackhawks suck in divisional games. Give me the Wild.
They're both bottom of the Central Division, the two worst teams in the Central Division.
I'll take the Wild.
And Jesse took the under. So, game number 3, we have no Luke today, but we still do get a Coyotes matchup because I thought this one was interesting. The Capitals are playing the Coyotes on Monday night at 9 o'clock Eastern Time. Over-under, we'll assume, is at 6.5, Jesse. Capitals and Coyotes.
Yotes.
This isn't fair. We don't know if they're going to play the goalie who's 2-10 or the goalie who's 9-3.
Pick your poison,
They don't tell us.
Pick your poison.
Fuck, man. Well, and I'm just going to take the over and be safe.
I'm going to assume that they play their better goalie. I'm going to take the Coyotes.
Maybe that's the right play. Maybe it's not. I feel like Jesse for hockey right now. I don't really know what the right play is. I'm kind of just like, you could be right. Shit, maybe that was the right play.
Yeah, who knows? Dylan might luck into a 3-0 week. You never know. But those are the Puck Buck picks and Downtown Cash picks.
God, Ric Flair's out here giving fucking hype up Michigan speeches. Nobody show Luke, please.
I'm pretty sure Luke will be the one to send it to all of us if I'm not going to be mistaken here. That probably sounds like how it's going to go down. Damn it. As soon as he wakes up, whenever that is, he's going to be like,
I was going to say, he ain't even awake yet.
You can't even say it if he's not awake, so you don't have to worry about that. But, you want to get us out of here, Dylan? Go watch some college football.
That will do it for Sharpz Network episode number 3. The next time we should see you guys will be this Wednesday, where hopefully we can get Luke out of bed and onto the podcast. If you want to check out the social.
Also, make sure you guys tune in next Wednesday. We'll be having special guest Volume Bets on the podcast, talking about his $1 to $1 million challenge, as well as the normal recap show on Wednesday. So make sure you guys check that out.
Of course, and if you want to check out the socials over at Sharpz Network on Twitter and Sharpz Network and Instagram, you can go do that, and all the bets that you're going to be placing on all these college bowl games going on today, all the football going on Sunday, and everything in between. You can do it on the Sharpz app. Download it on the App Store. Use promo code TYCO01, and that will help you out. So, thank you guys for watching the podcast. We appreciate all of you. We will see you next Wednesday. I'm McDilly. Have a good rest of your week. And go football. Go college games. Fucking, I don't know what else to say. Go Lions. Hey!
Sports bettors, you need to download Sharpz, the better social network. With Sharpz mobile app, you can tail your friends' bets with one click. See a bet you like? Just click the whale tail icon and boom, it will open in your corresponding sportsbook. Sharpz securely connects to major sportsbooks like FanDuel, MGM, Caesars, and more, so you can not only track your bets, but share your bets in creative ways. So gather the degens, download Sharpz for free, and join our fast-growing sports betting community.